when we integrated in the late 60s, on top of our leadership being taken away from us with Black Panther Party, Christian Church, NOI,
Martin Malcolm,
Huey P. Newton, the Black Panthers, when they took our Black male leadership away, you see how things transition. Matter of fact, this is the perfect time to go into this statistic. The war on drugs and its effect on Black marriage in the 1980s and 90s. Gen Z, this is what you come from. This is what the next gen. I'm not necessarily talking to our generation about this, even though our generation needs to understand it because we lived it as children. We were born into this. Reaganomics and both Bushes and Clinton. When you look at the percentages of Black men in prison, and how it spiked. When you look at the early 80s, so keep in mind, these are older millennials now. There's some young millennials that was born in the in the 90s. You know, early 90s, you know what I'm saying? But early to mid 90s, 93s, 94s, stuff like that. But it says, hold on, I'm trying to read the stats right. Excuse me. Okay, I got it. So, Black men in prison from the 1900s up into the 40s, 50s, even 60s was less than 10% of our population. Even if you go into the 70s, and so it kind of starts at like 1910, and the prison population for Black men was 23,300. So that's 23,000, right? And you see a incline, but not a significant one, to where it maybe got into the 30s up until the 60s and 70s. When you start to go from late 70s into 80, up until the year 2000. By the year 2000, it was 572,900 Black men in prison. That's not happenstance, people.
That's a concerted effort.
That's a concerted effort. That is a desired effort based on the system you live under.